Welcome back, everybody, to MLB The Show. This is kind of ridiculous. The Red Sox had an 8-1 lead yesterday and lost. They had an 8-1 lead in the fourth or fifth inning of that game and lost 13-10. So, I don't understand it. They're fucking horrible. The Blue Jays scored 9 runs in the seventh inning to beat us. In today's game, I just got home. It's about 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And, they suck. They lost in 11 innings, 5-4. Buchholz pitched average, 6 innings, 4 runs. Just horrible. So, that's how that works. Tonight, in basketball news, that series is tied up 2-2. I believe Game 5 is tomorrow night in Golden State. In basketball news, obviously in my league, I swept the Rockets 4-0 and won the NBA championship. In hockey news, Game 5 is tonight between the Lightning and Blackhawks. And in my hockey news, series tied 2-2, obviously. And in my news, I swept the Blues 4-0. So, there's the drill.
Stepping up is the leadoff hitter Jose Reyes, and we are all set to go from Fenway. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Josh Donaldson will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Ball one. 1 out, nobody on. The next pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 on the way. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 28 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit.
Thank you. Gotcha. Okay, well, I was just curious.
Curious about what?
I was just curious what he said. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh shit, am I in trouble?
Oh, you mean with the girl, with Annie, or with?
No, like I didn't know. I didn't know who it was. I was like, oh fuck. Who is calling me? Or like who is on the phone right now? I don't know who this is. It's a chick, and did someone steal his phone? Does he have a girl? Like, I don't know who this is. And I was like, I'm sorry, who is this? She's like, Annie. I was like, oh my god.
What did Annie say?
She was just like, what are you doing? How advice, and she was like, "Oh, it's so nice to talk to you. No, I have to work." And I was just like, "Yeah, I was kind of nervous to come up there." And she's like, "You should stop by and say hi." And I was like, "I totally would, but I just kind of feel weird because I didn't really know if I could do that. Like, once you get let go from somewhere, I didn't know what, I was like, I'm not gonna just show up there and be like, "Oh, hi." And she's like, "No, come up here and say hi to me." And I was like, "Okay, okay." So, yeah. And then I talked about you for a minute, and then that was it.
What did you say about me?
Nothing. All good stuff.
Oh, okay.
All good stuff. Yeah. So,
Say that again?
your day was good?
Yeah, it started out really good, and then it ended crappy. But overall, could have been worse. But yeah, I'm on pace. I'm on the pace I needed to set this week, so that's good. So tomorrow's just gravy, pretty much. Whatever I get tomorrow is just whatever,
Yeah.
And yeah, another great week, and I was like, what did I say? Oh yeah, I came into work and I was so, like, everybody could see. They're like, "What the fuck happened to you?" You know what I mean? Like, you look like you came out of a trash can. I'm like, no, I was up late last night. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're up late, like, drinking and shit." I'm like, "No, I was on the phone." They're like, "You're on the phone with who?" And I'm like, "The prettiest girl in the world." And they're like, "Oh, her again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, her again." And they're like, "How long were you on the phone for?" I was like 4.5 hours. They're like, "That's unacceptable. There's no reason for you to do that. That's your own fault." I said, "I know it's my own fault." Because I was so tired this morning, but I bounced back after like an hour, so I was good.
Okay. Well, I won't keep you on the phone tonight, I promise.
No, it's fine. I don't want you to think you don't have to talk to me.
Well, it's tough on the weekend, like, you're super busy, and that's when I work right now, so it's like, I don't want to, like, on gig days and odd days, those are probably busiest days for you too, so it's kind of, I don't know, kind of sucks, but, you have Mondays and Tuesdays off, you said?
Yeah, I have Mondays and Tuesdays off.
Well, then, until I get a day job, I'm definitely free, so we'll have to do something if you're around.
Yeah, I should be around, so yeah, definitely.
You sound like really tired.
No, I'm fine. I'm just I'm trying to do like 4 things at once, but
Gotcha. Oh my god, I'm still not ready for the gig tomorrow.
so how did it go today? So what did you do today?
So today we got here, we set up, and they're eating now. But it's not a wedding. It's a reunion. So it's this private school reunion that's fucking ginormous. And it's super, like, exclusive, and it costs like $60 grand a year to go here. And it's a fucking high school. It's crazy. It's like super duper boarding school, like, it's crazy. Very, like, preppy, and, there's a whole bunch of, like, there's a reunion starting from, like, always 50 years down to 5 years. So it's, people, like, alumni from all the way from 50 years ago, and it's, like, old down to young people, and it's super cool. So right now they're eating, and we'll play until, we start at 9, and then we play until 1. And then I drive home, wake up at 8, and then I have to go drive to New Hampshire to do the shit tomorrow. And then I thought we were performing at 12, but we don't perform until 4, but I have to be there at 12. So, but that's a good thing, because I don't know this band. I'm stubbing. So I know the band through our agency, but I'm nervous. I'm really fucking nervous, because there's a lot of songs that they're doing that we don't do. So I just, every band is different. Every band plays certain arrangements, of the way that they do arrangements, So it's just a matter of getting in the flow with them, and they're really cool and chill and funny, but I'm the only chick, so it's hard playing with other dudes and like other musicians, and I don't know. Being the only girl sometimes it's fun, but then sometimes it's like the harassment is real sometimes. It's kind of funny, but at the same rate, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, fuck you guys. You guys don't suck. Like, shit. So, it's cool for the most part, but I'm nervous. I will say that. Definitely nervous. I want to do a good job, and don't want to fuck up. So,
I think you'll be fine.
yeah, luckily. I think he might be calling me for more gigs, because we talked about it. But his lead singer just had a baby, so she's going to be out pretty much all summer. And he's got most of his gigs pretty subbed out, but there's a couple of club gigs he wants me to do down in Annual Hall. So I was like, dude, I'm totally down on Friday night. Fuck yeah, I'll go. It's funny, and I get to hang out in a club and fucking perform. I'm down. Oh, yeah, it's that.
What So where were you today?
I'm in Connecticut right now.
Oh, okay.
In Windsor, Connecticut.
That's cool.
It's a school called Women's Chappie. Chappie. I don't know. But it's pretty like uptight and like I don't know how to explain it.
You should fit right in.
Oh wow! I'm not uptight. Am I uptight?
No, I think it was a wrong joke. I was trying to go for the stuck up joke, but it ended up. I think stuck up and uptight is sort of the same but sort of different. So I don't think it worked.
Gotcha.
You scare me when you say shit like that. Like gotcha. Like okay. Like I don't even know what to think. Like that, and then before you said like okay, and I'm like, oh shit. Like what?
No, that's just me processing it.
Okay, yeah, but see again, the voices in my head was like, okay, if that was in a text message, it was like okay, ... trailing off downward, not like trailing off like level. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Trailing off downward, like that's not good. Like fix it right now, quickly.
No. I would let you know. I'd be like, that's not nice.
No. I didn't mean about the insult. I meant about the or the joke or whatever. I meant just you said what am I said I'm doing 4 things at once, and you're like got ya, and I'm like oh fuck, that's not what I mean. It's not what I don't mean to say like I don't find you important or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want you. I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up.
Wow, you're worse than me. You're way worse than me, like, reading into stuff,
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm really bad at it. I'm bad. I just, it's just one of the...
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Andy, that you have nothing to worry about, like, at all, with me. I'm, what you see is what you get, and I can take jokes, definitely. And I like you, so you don't have to, like, worry about any of that, or, like, something that you say is going to bother me, or, because I would let you know, you know what I mean? And if I didn't like you, I would not be giving you the time of day, nor would I be calling you, nor would I be texting you, nor would I spend time with you, so, I just want you to not worry about that, and just kind of, like, let it flow, and just relax, and have a good time, and, let's enjoy each other's company, and just kind of see what happens, I guess,
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Sometimes you're hard to read too. Sometimes I'm like, oh, is he like feeling me or is he not?
Am I feeling... okay, so you just went on that little explanation. Let me give you a little explanation.
Okay.
Am I feeling you? Yeah, I would say that right now you're running through my head 24/7, even when I'm playing a baseball game, to the point now where I'm losing 3-0 because all I can do is just think of you, like all fucking day. I'm surprised I even got work done.
What do you think about? Like, what are you thinking about?
Like a whole bunch of stuff. Fuck, I just got an error because I'm an asshole. I think about what is she doing? Like, I'm trying to remember your face. Like, you know what I mean? Like it felt like we hung out like 40 years ago. It's how long it seems. Like I'm trying to. I think about like, okay, so where am I going to take her for the next date? There's like a bunch of different options I have. I'm thinking about, again, your expression on your face when you see what I was able to pick up. I'm thinking about what's going to happen when it comes time to start kissing her and I fucking, God forbid, I suck. Like I actually said that to a girl today. One of my best friends, it's a girl like that works there. We talk about everything. It's like if I was gay, that would be my, you know what I mean? Like I'd be the gay guy with her. It's sort of a deal. And I was like, I'm so freaking out. She goes, why? Because fucking if I suck at kissing, I have no fucking shot. And and I'm going off and off and on. She's like, well, yeah, kissing's pretty important, she says to me. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's important, but fuck, like, and I fucking went off on a tangent for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that shit, like, that's going through my head, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fairly I don't think I'm that, I don't think I'm fucking horrible, like, but I need to know that, like, I can fucking, I don't, if I'm going to lose you, it better be something over something that's not, or I shouldn't say lose you because we're not together, but you know what I mean, like, lose you, like, potential, whatever. If I fuck up, it better be not because I suck at kissing. That's all I gotta say. It better be because I deserve it. Like I forgot something important, or I forgot, or I said something horrifically. Not that I would say anything horrific, but something legitimately. There's a legitimate reason. I can look at the facts and say, okay, this is why. You have no reason to fucking cry about it because blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Not like you suck at kissing, because that would fucking suck. And I get it. So I mean, whatever. But so to answer your question that I think I just did, but went off in 4 different directions at once. Yeah, that's what I think about. That's what I've been thinking about all day. Like, when are we going to hang out next? How cool is it going to be if we're able to be in a situation where I can just hold her, and just have a conversation like we are on the phone now. But see, I just gave up another 2-run homer thanks to you. Now I'm losing 5-0. Fucking goddamn it! It's only the 3rd inning too.
Get it together.
God, fuck. And this guy sucks, and he hits 2 home runs in the same game right now. All right, and that's really what it is. I can't wait to see you next, and it's like, okay, well, she's got her gig, so I get all that, and I got shit to do anyway, so that's pretty cool. So it's not like it's a situation where, like, I need to get this done, and my OCD's taking over or whatever. But, okay, so we got all next week, and I know she's free Monday through Friday, and okay, so we could do this, or we could go here, or maybe I want to bring her here, or maybe we could have, like, a movie night and just chill, like, on the couch and shit, and just, just wear, like, sweatpants or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, just, like, not, and so that's what, my thought processes go like Robin Williams' brain, like about 1,000,000 miles an hour, and so that's all that's in my head pretty much 24/7 when it comes to you.
Okay.
See, now it's like an okay, wow, like, weirdo, like, no.
No, I'm saying okay as in, alright, I understand, and I like it, I definitely like it, and I like everything that he said, and I'm down for whatever, and I really want to hang, and, being in sweatpants on your couch sounds awesome. By the way, I am totally down for that. I'm always down for that. That's definitely one of my favorite things to do. I love just chilling in sweatpants and, like, hair up, just relaxing. I love doing that anyway, or sit down in your basement and play video game with you, like, I love doing shit like that. So, I don't know. As long as I get to see Winnie again, then I'm good.
Yeah, when he's missing you, she's like looking at me like, "What the fuck, man? You're a tease." You know, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a tease." I look at Winnie. No, but yeah, no, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty much, you know. And I wanted to give you your space today. I didn't really want to just text you and shit, you know, because I know you're busy. I know you got important shit to do, and I know it's like, you know, it's like a regular job where you can just have a do over. I mean, you're performing, you know, so I just want your mind. I want your mind focused on that, and not me texting you and saying, "Hey, it's 2 in the afternoon." Just saying, "Hey," like, yeah, I wouldn't be doing that because you got to focus on fucking singing and performing and all that shit. So, you know, I don't.
I really, really, really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. That means a lot. Actually, more than you know. So, you know, coming from someone that's, you know, not, you know, that you don't really know what I do. You know, when I come here, I mean, I can explain it to you, but, you know, for someone to be understanding like that and just kind of give me my space with it, I like that. You know, I like my space, and it kind of makes me want you more, actually, in a way, because I don't know if you noticed, but I texted you quite a bit today, and I mean, for me, but I just kind of like, I was like, oh, I haven't really heard from him, and I wonder what he's doing, and I want to definitely text him, and then I totally got fucking pulled over.
Yeah, I was worried. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Then all of a sudden, like, 3 different things ran through my head. Did she have, like, drugs on her? Like, she's not answering me. Did she have weed on her? She's not answering me. Like, did she have a warrant for her arrest or whatever, and then just fucking found her? Like, what the fuck's going on? And then you didn't text me back. I'm like, oh my god, did I cause her not to fucking? Because I sent you that picture of the deal board, you know. And I'm like, oh my god, was she looking at the picture and then got pulled over? You know what I mean? So, and then you didn't respond, and I'm like, okay, I could call, and I almost texted you this, and I didn't, because I'm like, all right, enough, bud. Just fucking erase what you're going to text. There's no reason to even fucking say it. What you said is sufficient, whatever. But I was thinking, I was worried, I was going to call you, but then I was like, all right, you already said, are you okay, are you okay? If it was not an okay situation, she probably would have said, no, I'm not. And then I would have found out where you were, if I could have helped or whatever, and I would have been down there in a second. But then I was like, okay, well, she didn't say she's fine, so I think you're all right. So if she needs you, she'll fucking text you or she'll call you or whatever. And then you finally texted back and you're like, yeah, I'm fine, fuck my life, blah, 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 it's my own fault, etc. And I'm like, all right. Off the hook, see? Took one for the team, see? Yeah, no. Yeah, so I was thinking of calling you. I really was. I was really worried for a minute. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know, it was like did a cop grab her phone so she can't text back? And so, you know what I mean? Is that what's going on? I mean, ridiculous scenarios went through my head real quick, but then I'm like, all right, enough of the fucking hypochondriac bullshit. Just fucking, she's fine. If she needed you, she'd fucking text her. So, yeah.
It's all good. No worries. Yeah, my own fault. I was definitely not paying attention, and there was a huge truck with cars on it, and I was like, fuck this shit. Those fucking trucks kill me. And I was like, you know, they scare me because I'm like, oh my god, if the car ever falls off one of those trucks and like smashes into my car, I'm dead. And I'm like, I'm just gonna pass this truck really quick. And there's never, like, how many years, I've traveled on the Mass Pike for over 10 years every single weekend besides when I lived in Boston. And I know where the cops are. And for the first time, this fucking cop was in a place that I was like, yo, he was so, I was unexpected. And I came around the hill and came around the corner, and he got out of his car. He got out of his car and stopped me at 85. And got out of the car and pulled me over, and I was like, oh, fuck me, dude, shit, man. So I hit up this dude that I know in Boston that's a detective, and I was like, yo, I got a ticket, you gotta help me, like, please, I'll fucking pay you the money of the ticket, just fucking, I don't want this shit on my insurance, please, my insurance is, like, super dope, so just don't, I haven't had a speeding ticket since my Honda when I first got it. And I was like, please, please. And he was like, yeah, I'll put a call in. I'll see what I can do. So hopefully he might be able to help me out, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's the guy that has helped me with, the robbery and everything. So he's like a really good friend. And I'm like, dude, please tell me you can fucking put a call in and make this better. So I'm just waiting to hear back from him. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, either way, I can't see. I can't. And I haven't. I've been super good. I cruised, but for some reason, after I saw that truck, I was flying. And I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, I gotta get past this fucking truck. And there was a lot of traffic on the Mass Pike. And there was cops fucking everywhere. Everywhere. And I'm like, why are there so many cops this weekend? I'm like, holy fuck. So be careful when you're driving. Pay attention to your speed. You have to go anywhere. Because they're everywhere right now.
Yeah, I noticed that, where was I? I might have been in Lenox. Or no, it was Pittsfield. There was, cops everywhere. The other day, there was, 3, 4, 5 all around North Street. And Tyler and all that. So...
Gotcha. Damn. Yeah, they're pretty real right now. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll hook me up. I'm like, oh man, as long as I don't have to perform any sexual favors, then I'm good. No, didn't like that one. Bueller.
No, not really.
No, he didn't like that one.
No.
He didn't like it. Listen, at least I don't have a video of somebody else fingering me, okay?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh my god.
I wanted to fucking jump you through the phone with that fucking cleavage shot.
Oh god, how funny was my face?
Yeah. Yeah, oh god, you're so fucking...
Oh, no. I will be after the summer. Listen, let's do that Sean P thing. I want to do that Sean P thing with you. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I told you. Alright, so every night you gotta come over, though. Monday... Oh, but you can't... Well, alright, as long as... Here's the thing. If you have a gig, fine, I get it. I gotta do it anyway, because I'm gonna do it regardless whether you come or not, but... It's
about 3 or 4 nights a week.
Well, I do it every night. I mean, I'm going to be doing it every night, starting on Monday. Monday's the first day of the thing. Monday's what's called the fit test, where basically you got to do a bunch of these exercises. Oh shit, I screwed up. Hold on a minute, I screwed up. Well, you can't really hold on a minute. We have 12 minutes left before you got to go. But yeah, so Monday's the fit test, where it's 20 minutes of just 20 minutes of different exercises, how many you can do in a certain amount of time. And then every 3 weeks you do the fit test again to see if you can beat where you were. So we'll have a competition doing that on Monday. And then every night come over. They're about 40 to 45 minutes, including stretches. Now, I hate the stretches midway through. The warm-up, when you're done with the warm-up, you're going to be like, oh, was that it? And I'm going to be like, no, that's the warm-up. And you're going to be like, there's no fucking way. So, and most of these actual exercises I did when I played baseball in college. So that was pretty cool. So I'm used to it. My muscle memory will eventually get back, and I'm used to it. Not just because I've done this a bunch of times, but because of the baseball and everything. But if you want to skip the stretching and stuff, that's cool. If not, then I'll just wait and watch you stretch. Because I'm not gonna. I think it's a waste of my time. Really, I'd rather just be doing the cardio and the plyometrics and all that shit. So, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, the stretches are the best part because you need to stretch this, and you're gonna hurt. You're totally gonna hurt, and maybe we can stretch each other out.
Yes, in more ways than one.
We can make it fun.
Sounds like a fun plan to me.
so then I'll definitely be seeing you on Monday.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're definitely gonna be seeing me on Monday. You're gonna be seeing me on Monday, and we are going to be working out.
Okay.
And
I
then
will say that you're like the first guy that actually makes me want to be better. And I feel like you bring out a better side of me, and there's never really been a guy that's been able to make me want to be a better person and want to, like, not smoke anymore, and, like, you know, even though you haven't, like, pressured me or, like, said anything to me about it or, like, judged me, it just, you know, since you don't smoke, it makes me not want to smoke. And, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to be around somebody that smells like an ashtray, you know? And I don't want to. I don't want to be that way. And, like, you know, you kind of bring out the greater good in me, and that doesn't really happen all that often. It's usually me trying to bring that out in somebody else, you know? And I always get shit on, so I'm kind of like, wow, for the first time, somebody else is actually making me feel that way, and that's like really attractive to me, you know?
one of the things I'll never do is I'll never tell you, hey, stop smoking. Like, I'm not going to say to you, hey, stop smoking. One, you've heard that probably your whole life. Two, you probably know you have to. Three, it's obviously easier said than done, with it, like, just like with any addiction. But the one thing I will tell you is this, like, I would only, I would, because of how my mom died, I'm very, 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 and because she, you know, she got killed, not because of smoke, not because of lung cancer or anything, but because of cancer in general. And I'm very superstitious when it comes to potential things that can do that. So I don't care if you, like, if you need to go, like, if you're over the house or whatever and you just need one, just, you know, obviously go outside. I don't care. Or do it through the window. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I just know that I care so much about you that I would just want you to not do it just for obvious reasons, because I would, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I know I'm not going to tell you, I mean, you do your thing, you know what I mean? Am I a fan of smoking weed? No, not at all. Am I going to not hang out with you because of it? No, not at all. I just don't do it, you know? So, I mean, you could do it in the house if you really want to do. I wouldn't care. I'm not going to be like, no, put it away, you know, like fucking be like, you know, a 1930s fucking nun or some shit, but yeah, I mean, you do what you do, you know. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna tell you to fucking stop, you know. Or if you don't stop smoking, then I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. I like you too much, you know. I mean, you're my fucking unicorn. So there's only one unicorn in the whole world.
You're funny. It's cute.
All right, I know you gotta go because you gotta. You said you're performing at 9. It's like 8. What is it now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go and rock out, my clam house, you know. So hopefully it'll go good, and we'll do a good job, and they'll invite us back next year, you know.
Yep.
If I'm around, who knows if I'll be around, but hey, you never know.
I'm hoping.
Yes, I bet you are. I bet you are. So, I mean, hey, you never know, though. You never know what the future holds. So, I'm open to a lot of things at this point in my life. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of letting the chips fall where they may. And I just want to be fucking happy, dude. Like, I just want to, like, enjoy life because it's so short, and I just want to have a good time and laugh and be around good company and have good food and listen to great music and play games and
Have sex.
and have fucking sex all the time. Have fucking sex. Which, by the way, I totally masturbated when we got off the phone. last night.
You did?
I absolutely did.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely did. Yeah, it was definitely
Were you
really
were you watching the video when you did it? Were you looking at my pics when you did it, or you just?
I did watch your video, and that it was kind of a turn on, and I was like, okay, I definitely want to fucking get off right now, so I'm definitely going to take care of business before I go to sleep.
One of the things you just said, real quick before you have to go, but one of the things you said is, life's too short and all this stuff. But even before that, that's why the $17 was worth it every penny, because God forbid you do move. In my opinion, God forbid you do move. You know, I want to savor every fucking second I can. You know, hanging out with you, because potentially it may end up, you know, whatever happens, but it potentially may not be there. So I want to be able to spend as much time as I can with you, and you know, hopefully I win. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully I win. So.
You never know. I mean, at the rate that you're going now, you're doing very well. I'm enjoying every second, you know. So, as of now, I like talking to you, and definitely looking forward to the next time we hang and seeing how it goes, and just have fun, you know.
I do know.
Okay, I bet you do.
And feel free, if you end up driving home tonight. You're driving home to your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so feel free to stop by at 3 in the morning and crash.
Oh, yeah?
And just sneak in and text me and say, hey. Well, the front door will be open, so if you want to come in and fucking just jump on the fucking bed and curl up next to me, I'll probably fucking freak out in a joyous fucking whatever. I'll be like, holy crap, she can. So yeah, you're more than welcome to. Oh, you can't, because you get a shower, don't you? Yes, you do. You fucking can't do that, damn it. Unless you showered at my place. But then you'd have to drive all the way home, grab clothes, go to my place. It's never going to happen, never mind.
Well, who knows? Who knows what could happen?
I listen, alright, now I'm going to fucking be praying to God when I get off the phone with you. Please let her come over, please let her come over. She just said, who knows what'll happen. That means there's a chance. Like fucking, what's his face in Dumb and Dumber?
Or, oh no. So, 1 in a million, so you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance, yeah.
Oh my god, you just quoted my favorite fucking movie in the world. I got worm.
I didn't like the second one. I thought it was kind of funny, but not as funny as the first. I was actually really disappointed.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing like the first one. Like with any movie, actually. Well, no, I like some of the Batman. Batman Forever is my personal favorite because I love Val Kilmer, and he killed it. So, and Nicole Kidman, I loved it.
I like Ghostbusters 2 better than the first one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Alright, you sexy fucking unicorn, I'll let you go.
Alright, enjoy your baseball game and your reading.
I will.
On a Saturday night, you should go out. That's fun.
No, I got shit to do. I got stuff to do, so. This is my having fun.
I like that. And you know what's weird? I actually kind of trust you. And that doesn't happen. I actually believe you when you say that you're going to stay home on Saturday night and read or play video games. I actually kind of believe you. I don't know. I don't know why.
I hope you do. I mean, all I can do is earn it. Every day, every minute, just earn it. So I'll do it as long as it takes to earn it, because I'm not letting you go. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, well, enjoy your night, and I'll call you on my way home if you pick up the phone.
I will definitely pick up the phone, and I will be expecting you in my bed, in my arms, at 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, bye.
Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Jose Reyes will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Well, yeah, that's my girl, dude. That's gorgeous girl. This has been a horrific baseball game for me right now. Horrific. It is 6-0 Toronto in the 7th inning. I'm literally ready to cry. My offense has been awful. Buckholz got shelled out of nowhere.
But at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living every day too.
Now here it comes. Now a swing and another chance at third. Up with it there to Sandoval on the first. And it's a quick start to the 7th. And now there are 2 away.
And at this point in the game, the defenders will love him for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Edwin Encarnacion will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center.
This is bad. Oh, this is so bad.
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 15 for him thus far. This lead swells to 7-0. Pitch on the way. Foul back. And the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2. Ball flying around the yard in this one as you see far there. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Russell Martin.
Remember, he's getting tired, huh? But maybe if he doesn't give up fucking solo shots, moon shots.
And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin. This account moves to 2-1 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a good start for that pitch is stop foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Cutter and make it 3-2.
Even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit.
Awful.
This is ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a base hit and a walk after giving up that home run. He's working himself right into another possible mess here.
And this is fouled off to the right and back into the seat. As a look, now the pitch. Right there, it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost.
All right, I'm down 7 in the 7th. So,
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up the stretch. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Red Sox 0.
what's up, B?
So, how'd you do?
Hold on one sec. I started off great. Hold on a minute.
Now the 1-2.
Hold on. So yeah, I started out pretty good. I got 2 upgrades right off the bat. One was a pender, one was a net. They were tough ones. One was like a $13,000 red biannual, and the other one was like, I don't know what the hell they had. It was retarded. They were both fucking difficult. One was JD, one was Pinozzo. So I already got a 94 off the bat, and then I got an 8 Pender. Then I hit Donnie's table. Donnie didn't think there was a deal there at all. I knew the down payment was the issue. We tried RCI. The girl got approved for $3,000, so I got a 7 there. And then I got a Pender on a deal with Taco, the guy who was 0 for $8 million, and I worked the shit out of it. Here's what happened. So it was a dump if they had the down. It was an $18,000 deal. $400 a month was fine. It was a mother-daughter and the grandkids. And I said, how long would you need $1,800? They said, like, 5 months. I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. So I came back and I pitched a 13 because she was in the military. Because I knew I could do a one-bedroom for 13. 1381 down. Not going to happen. I said, I'll give you a month. Not going to happen. So then I said, well, how's your credit? And the daughter says, I'm in the low 5s. So I pitched a VP on the table, and they're like, yeah, let's do that. Well, I go to run the CBR. The daughter passes. The mother fails. The mother fails. So I go back, and I'm like, well, here's the deal. I said, you failed, but you passed. I said, we can just put it in your name. Hold on one sec. So the mother doesn't want to do it because she's the only one going to be on it. So then I pitched RCI card with the fucking daughter because Diana advised it might be smart to do so because of the lack of debt on the whatever. Score wasn't great, but the lack of debt. So I did. She immediately did not get it. So then I come back and I'm like, we still can do this. And then I'm like, screw it. So I drop a biannual one-bedroom peak for $7,800. And I say, how about we just do this? That way you both can go on, and the next year you can just upgrade. Finally, and it was a Pender anyway for a month. And finally I got it down. So that's how my day went. And then the last, like, 5 or 6 tables I had were horrible. I only had 10 hits. Schilling at 15. Josh at 12. Vlad had 10. Ryan D. No, we saw 89 tours. We had, I think Coulter and queued a whole bunch, though. No, Coulter wasn't there, but I think Carcetti said something like we were holding 53 at one point. It was stupid, and I'm pretty sure Carcetti was like, all right, well, Coulter helped us out, so now we got to perform. And then the rumor was that she literally NQ'd everybody that was waiting in the lobby. Not good. I think we barely made maybe a 12. I don't remember. I know we were over 1,000. Ryan D got a Pender with Simon for 12 that failed, and he wrote a 3. And then Schilling got a 7 at the end of the night, so I don't know really where we ended up. But, so that's... I'm at 78 6 or something like that, or 78 something for the week going into tomorrow, but I'm already at 100. I'm at 78,000 actually even, but I'm already at 100 because there's a 13 and a 9, or 79. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I forget. 79 something, but I'm already at 100 because I'm first place for the house deals. Right now I'm over 100 because I'm the only one that's qualified. So there's 4 house deals as of now. There's a 10 floor tour with Christian. There's a 9 upgrade with Solomon, a 9 upgrade with Solomon, and a 13 floor tour with Pinozzo. Pinozzo's at 60 grand this week. 40 of it's me and him. 40 of it is me and his upgrades. Off the floor, yeah. Christian wrote a 10 today, but we couldn't do anything about it because the guy, even though it passed, he had, like, the social didn't match, and he had 2 last names. It was the weirdest thing ever, so we had to write a sampler on it. So that would have been another house deal. So there's 40,000 up for grabs in the house deal. Schilling starts complaining, oh, I never qualify. Oh, it's not my deal. It's not my fault that the deals failed. And it's like, I want to be like, bud, you fucking okay? That's like saying a baseball player saying, oh, it's not fair. I should be hitting 330. It's not my fault all the balls were caught. You know what I mean? So, but again, I just let him fucking have his crybaby. But nobody's qualified, dude. Second place right now is Carter, who's not even here, at 26.5. Actually, Schilling is 28 now. At least I didn't get shut out. At least I hit a home run. I'm getting destroyed in baseball. So I'm at 78. Schilling's at 28. Carter's at 26. Krieger's at 25. Josh is at 26. Josh is at 26. Vlad's at 7. Ryan D's at 10. Brett's at 0 because of the baby, and then he had to leave early because the baby had to go back to the hospital. So he really hasn't even been there. Tuck's at like 12 or 16 or whatever. Yeah, it's literally rape. Dude, it's rape. Like, I'm raping everybody at this point. Rape, see? People are jealous, see? Oh, and then the rumors started again. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all the good tables. I said, really? I said, everybody, a 13-7 biannual red? Oh, yeah, that was a dump. That was oh, man, that was such a dump. And then the one that literally just bought with Pinozzo off the floor with 200 in equity? Yeah, the pender that was a dump. Oh, and what about Taco, who literally hasn't sold in fucking months? That was a real dump that I was on the table for 2.5 hours with. Oh, yeah, that was a goodie. The one that I got RCI approved with Donnie when I'm working the down payment, that was a dump. In the sense of it was because I got the down payment. Yeah, it's like, yeah, guys, you're right. I got all the good tables this week. What about the 14-7 biannual that I had Wednesday with fucking 1,200 in equity that fucking didn't want shit and couldn't afford nothing until I fucking did the deal? What about that? Was that a dump? I guess so. It sounds like shilling now, but in the reality, it's really true. The only dump I had this week, literal dump, like dumpity, 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 dump, was fucking Patrick's 15 in the presidential. That was a dump. But other than that, I fucking worked my ass off for everything. But now Krieger's not number one now, so now all of a sudden everything has to be funny business because he's not able to get away with shenanigans now.
Yeah. I know the girl, man. I know how it goes.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Dumpity, 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 dump all the way to fucking first place.
Yeah. I pieced together 31-9 today.
Wow, great job.
It's because finished with like a 1,400 for the track.
That's gonna make Felicia look good.
Yeah, I know. She ran the whole thing. She didn't hit one single today. She was the fucking director. She's gonna do the same thing tomorrow. She actually, not for nothing, man. I love Felicia. I have nothing bad to say about her ever, but she actually was good. She helped coach a lot. She definitely had a role in it. Hold on one second, alright?
Yep.
Give me a junior bacon cheeseburger with no tomato, 4-piece regular nugget, yep, ranch, and a value fry, and value whipped. Alright, so yeah, Felicia actually did a good job. I was impressed. And she helped coach. I mean, we had a new GO that came up today, Jordan. Kid Jordan sucks. He didn't get it. He got the VP, but then ended up picking. But she coached Shelby, who's literally 2 for fucking $1 million. She got a 14-5 today, and she actually got that, so that was cool. But yeah, I mean, she would actually really believe she would be a decent director. She really would. She ran the shit today, so that was cool. Must be such a slap in Robbie's face, though, that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to take a TO or one of our top TOs off of the line to run the track because Robbie can't do it, even though she does nothing at all in her entire life.
So does Coulter not like Robbie now all of a sudden, or what?
No, they're good friends, but Coulter's just realistic about it. Felicia, you're in charge this weekend, like you're the director this weekend.
Maybe Felicia will be the director of Fox River.
No, it's true. I was staying at the podium, and Robbie
he was sitting next to Felicia, and just happened to look down at the right time, and Jane had sent Robbie a text. I didn't see what it said or anything like that, because I didn't want to make it obvious, so I was looking. So I just looked right away, and said, yeah, it's definitely Jane Mack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way the cookie crumbles when you're Jared McIntyre.
Yeah. I had a fucking horrible upgrade with Andrew. First upgrade, it was 11,000 red. They loaned for fucking 80 years. Pretty gross. Terrible. Then he finally got maybe 8,000 biannual to Danielle sold them. Found out when I went over there and said, she must have shown you like an every year program or something, right? Like, I don't think she would like intentionally do this, you know what I mean? Like this shit sucks, you know what I mean? And they're like, no, she never showed me an every year program. This is the first thing she showed us. Because we told her we needed it to be affordable. I was like, wow. So that was an 8,400 pretty easy upgrade. And then I ended up getting a 9 with some new guy, Sean. And then I got 14.5. So
14.5, la-di-da.
14.5, good to do.
So what do you have for the week?
47.9.
There you go.
My goal is 60, dude. Pathetic, but that's what it is, yeah.
So it's hard for a pimp getting 60 in that motherfucker.
I know.
How many tours did you see?
61. Actually, there were 60,900.
How many tours did you see for the day?
6.
Yep.
It was like 130,000.
That's what happens, see.
Yeah.
So, what's Dumpity Dump Dump got this week?
I don't know. You're not even paying attention, man. It really wasn't.
Did
14.5 for the week that was fucking the biggest dumps ever. And an 8. So she had 37 coming in today. I don't know what she got for that. No, she at least got 1, probably 2 deals. Yeah, I remember one of it dumbass fucking please. And then she really puts it on. That's bad.
Can I have your attention, please?
Police. Their first trip. He loves her. They're going to Hawaii.
'Cause I'm Danielle Dumpy Dump Dump.
Yeah. Fucking, Patel is up here from Hill Country.
What'd she do, see?
8 million.
She's doing good?
Yeah.
Wow.
She literally wrote like 30 or 40 grand.
This today or this week?
For that.
Wow.
Took like 5 beds too. She just walked the fucking dump.
Dumpity 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 dump. Dump-a-dum dump dump dumpity doo.
Then she goes, at the end of the day, people have a serve at the podium, and she goes, it was kind of like the whole situation where, you know, Danielle asked a stupid question, just because, you know what I mean, that kind of situation.
Yep.
She's standing at the podium, and she goes, I'm not trying to be, like, a bitch, but, like, is 1,400 good for you guys? We just kind of looked at it like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I would have looked at her and been like, you suck.
I was before the training. No. Thank you.
Called a strike on the
Yep. Eddie's about to quit.
Eddie is?
Yep.
Why?
Expected to do it now, so.
Because Aaron left?
Yeah.
Where's Aaron going? Another resort?
No idea, dude. I don't even talk to him. But that's what they just said to me today. So don't say anything, but I think I'm leaving too. I think I'm going with Aaron.
You said he's going with Aaron?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't give a shit about anything here anymore. Just have more TOs. That's all I care about is not having TOs quick right now.
who's
That's
it?
gonna make culture say, you gotta stay here longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's all I care about.
So, would you consider the resort? Well, no. I mean, you guys are at 1,400, even with all the mess that's going on.
Yeah.
What does that bring you up for the week for?
There's a lot of 14-5 dumps.
No, what does that bring you? What does that bring you up for the week?
970.
All right, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. But we won't finish over 1,000, dude. We'll finish with like an 850 to a 900. So we won't do that good tomorrow. We gotta leave to go to the training. We gotta leave the resort at 5:30. So there'll be 20-something tours out waiting to be TO'd by that time, and all the TOs will be there. I know we're gonna have at least 30 grand in back out. At least 2 of those 14-5s are back out tomorrow.
Oh, Danielle.
There's like 5 that we have like 6 14-5s.
So you have a ton. You have a ton of backouts.
Run up. There's too many dumps to that. And I have at least 2 back out tomorrow.
That's what happens. Yep, that's what happens. See.
I'm about to eat my Wendy's and then go home and see Frankie.
Frankie the doggy.
Shoot, too.
He's a doggy.
The doggy gate that you put up.
Yep. Yep.
Shoot through the wood, dude, and got out last night.
So what did Noe say? It's just Frankie the doggy?
Yeah. She goes, oh, I feel so bad for her. Oh, my God.
But it's a doggy.
You don't know any better.
She doesn't know any better. I'm just a Winnie. Or I'm just a Frankie.
That's it.
What's Noe doing?
I have no idea. I just hanging with Frankie.
Hanging with Frankie, do.
Well,
You talk to Matt at all?
I talked to him yesterday. Sent one picture for the week.
What'd he say? Ha ha ha, guffaw?
Here's how the day was.
He asked how the day was?
I started laughing. Like we did a 450. The lights went out at 2:30. He goes, that's hilarious. But, yep.
Did he apologize at all to you about quitting or about bringing you all the way out there?
Yeah, a couple times.
What did he say to you?
He feels bad for me. And I'm like, don't feel bad for me. I said, obviously, I wanted to fucking go back to Open Bruce way before now. I just was trying to stick it out for you. I was like, feel bad for me if Coulter said, fuck you, and you can't answer back. But don't feel bad for me now, because that's not wrong. So, like, it is what it is, so it's not a big deal.
Coulter loves you, see.
She really does.
She wants to have babies with you.
I'd have babies with her all day.
Yep, there goes the game. I got the shit kicked out of me in this one. What a horrible game this was. Everyone, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill. Some of you heard the conversation. If you were listening to this video, you heard the conversation with me and the girl of my dreams. So that was cool. And obviously, this will, there's nothing better than having my boy Evan Richards on the mic, talking about life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness up in this motherfucker. So, see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
We lost horribly.
Oh, God, it was 9-2. Clay Buchholz got shelled. He went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned. The guy, Alan Embry, who came on in relief, gave up 4 runs in like 5 innings or whatever. Or 4 runs in 4 innings. He did shitty. The starter went 8 1/3 innings for Toronto, gave up 2 runs, so that was embarrassing. It was just a horrible game. But the good news is, dude, this girl Shannon, man, God, I'm in love, man.
What's her name?
Shannon.
That's a good one. I'm in love with too. Shannon.
What's your Shannon's last name?
Right?
No, mine's Lemieux. We should just marry both Shannons and then we'd be fucking even better friends, man.
We'd both be so positive.
I'm positive as fuck right now. This is probably, dude, not for nothing, the most positive I've been in a long time, man. Probably since 2011 and 12. Probably since I was a senior manager at Oakland Spruce, you know what I mean? I don't think I've been this positive. I don't think I've been this positive. Then, I don't think I've been this positive since then, because then I obviously went to you-know-where and wanted to kill myself, and came back and wanted to kill myself, and, yeah, and then, and then that's the drill, so...